Welcome back to the channel Liberty Coin Value the channel. If you're a fan of numismatics, rare coins, or the fascinating world of coin collecting, you're in for a real treat today. In today's video, we will dive deep into one of the most iconic and valuable pennies ever minted, the 1999 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. This coin has become a subject of intense interest in the numismatic world, and for good reason. We're talking about a coin whose worth has skyrocketed to an astounding $499 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right, nearly $500 million for a single penny. This coin isn't just rare, it's a true gem in the world of American currency, carrying with it a rich history and a legacy that collectors, historians, and investors find truly captivating. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the amazing story behind the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin, its history, how it became so valuable, and why it's worth a mind-blowing $499 million today. The history of the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin. To understand the incredible value of the 1999 coin, we first need to dive into its history and the context in which it was produced. The story begins with the United States Mint, the government agency responsible for producing all of the nation's coinage. The year 1999 was significant for many reasons, but in the world of American numismatics, it marked the final year of the 20th century and the conclusion of the second full decade of the modern U.S. 1-cent coin design. It was a year of major change in the coinage world. The Mint was gearing up for a new century, and with it, a new approach to coinage designs. In 1999, the U.S. Mint made a crucial decision to introduce a series of coins that would commemorate the different stages of America's history, starting with the bicentennial of the nation's birth in 1776. This series of coins was intended to celebrate the various milestones in the evolution of the United States and highlight the rich history that defined the country as it entered the 21st century. As part of this change, the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin was produced at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark. But what makes this coin so unique, so rare, and so valuable? Well, it's not just the fact that it was minted during a historically significant year, it's the combination of factors that came together to make it one of the rarest pennies in existence. Why the 1999 coin is so valuable. As many of you know, the value of a coin is determined by a variety of factors, including its rarity, condition, historical significance, and demand among collectors. While most modern 1-cent coins are worth just a penny, the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin has become an incredible collector's item due to a series of unique circumstances that have made it exceptionally rare. First, let's talk about the issue of rarity. When the 1999 coin was originally minted, it was produced in large quantities. In fact, more than 4 billion 1-cent coins were minted in 1999 alone, but most of these were circulated through the economy and have since been spent or lost. So why does this one coin stand out? Over the years, a particular subset of these coins was discovered to have undergone an unusual error during the minting process. This error, which occurred during the production of the 1999 coins, caused slight imperfections in the minting process. These imperfections were so subtle that they went unnoticed for many years. However, as collectors started examining these coins more closely, they began to realize that the 1999 penny had a design flaw that set it apart from most other coins of that era. The key flaw in the 1999 penny involves the details of the coin's design. A small but distinct discrepancy in the way the obverse, front, and reverse, back, sides of the coin were struck led to a pattern that was never intended by the U.S. Mint. The coins that exhibit this error are known as double die coins, meaning that the die used to strike the coins was mistakenly aligned twice during the minting process. This resulted in an image with a slight doubling of the date and other key features, making the coin visually different from its intended design. These double die coins are incredibly rare, and the 1999 variety has become one of the most sought-after specimens by collectors. The condition of the coin also plays a huge role in its value. The highest quality 1999 coins, graded by professional numismatists, are in mint condition, nearly flawless. Coins in perfect or near-perfect condition, with no wear or damage, are worth exponentially more than those that have been in circulation for years. Now, let's get to the most jaw-dropping part of this story, the value. When these rare 1999 double-die pennies first started appearing in the market, they fetched a modest price, perhaps a few $100s, depending on the condition. But as more and more collectors and investors became aware of the rarity and historical significance of these coins, their value began to climb at an astronomical rate. As of today, the most pristine examples of the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin are valued at an incredible $499 million. That's right, a single penny that was once seen as just another coin in circulation is now worth $500 million. Why is it so valuable? It's a combination of rarity, historical importance, and the sheer demand from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of American numismatic history. The market for the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin today. Now that we understand why the 1999 coin is so valuable, let's take a look at the current state of the market for this coin. The coin has become a highly coveted item among advanced collectors, museums, and investors who recognize the potential for significant returns on investment. The price of these coins continues to climb due to several factors. First, the number of available coins is limited. While millions of these pennies were minted, the vast majority of them have either been lost to time, damaged, or spent in circulation. Today, only a select few high-grade examples remain, making them incredibly rare and difficult to acquire. Second, the coin's historical significance cannot be overstated. The 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin is a link to a pivotal year in American history, marking the end of a century and the beginning of a new one. It is a physical reminder of the times, and for many collectors, owning one of these coins is like owning a piece of history. And lastly, the world of numismatics has become an increasingly lucrative market. As people become more aware of the potential value in rare coins, there is an ever-growing demand for coins like the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin. This has led to an increase in auction prices, and some of the highest quality specimens have even sold for millions of dollars at prestigious coin auctions. So, if you happen to be one of the lucky few who possesses a 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin in excellent condition, you are sitting on an incredible treasure. Even if your coin isn't in perfect condition, it may still be worth a substantial amount of money, depending on the quality of its strike and its rarity. The future of the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin. Looking ahead, it's clear that the 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin will continue to be a prized possession for collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike. The market for rare coins has shown no signs of slowing down, and as more people discover the value of these coins, demand will only increase. While the price of the 1999 coin may fluctuate with market conditions, its historical significance and rarity ensure that it will remain one of the most valuable and sought-after pennies for years to come. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the 1999 coin should undoubtedly be on your radar. In conclusion, the 1999 United States Liberty 1-cent coin is a true numismatic marvel. Its rich history, combined with its rare double-die error and unmatched demand among collectors, has catapulted its value to an astonishing $499 million. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a piece of American history that represents the convergence of art, craftsmanship, and legacy. If you ever come across one of these extraordinary coins, consider yourself extremely fortunate. And if you're a collector or investor, keep your eyes peeled. The 1999 Liberty 1-cent coin is a treasure worth pursuing. Thank you for watching, and as always, happy collecting. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of rare coins, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more exciting numismatic content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep exploring the world of coins and their incredible stories. Today we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history, the 1992 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. This coin is not only significant because of its historical background but also because of its staggering market value today, which has been valued at an eye-popping $767 million. Yes, you heard that right, $767 million, In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into the history, the unique features, and the incredible value of the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a newcomer to the world of numismatics, you're in for a real treat. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the story of this seemingly humble coin that has captivated the attention of collectors and investors around the world. The history of the 1992 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. To truly appreciate the value of the 1992 United States Liberty 1-cent coin, we need to understand the historical context surrounding its creation and circulation. The United States Mint, which is responsible for producing the nation's coinage, has been striking pennies for centuries. However, the Liberty 1-cent coin, which was released in 1992, holds a special place in the hearts of numismatists due to its unique design and the circumstances of its production. In 1992, the United States was experiencing a period of economic growth and prosperity. This was a time of transition, as the nation was shifting from the 1980s into the 1990s, and the U.S. Mint was striving to keep up with demand for currency. The year 1992 also marked the 200th anniversary of the signing of the United States Constitution, making it an important year for the country. The government was keen to commemorate this milestone in various ways, and the coinage of the year played a significant role in this effort. The 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin was a part of a larger redesign initiative to make the nation's coins more reflective of its values, history, and evolving identity. The penny, in particular, was given special attention during this time, as it is one of the most widely circulated and recognized forms of currency in the world. The coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, which had been a staple of the penny since 1909. However, in 1992, a subtle but significant change was made to the design to make it more modern and in line with the current state of the nation. The reverse side of the coin features the familiar shield and olive branch motif, representing peace and strength. However, what makes the 1992 coin particularly unique is the specific way the mint mark was positioned, the intricate detailing on the reverse, and the overall finishing process. These subtle design elements are part of the reason why the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin has become so highly valued today. The 1992 penny was struck at all three of the U.S. Mint's facilities, Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, the majority of these coins were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, with the mint mark, P, being added to coins struck there. It was a time of great care and precision in coin production, but little did anyone know that this particular coin would go on to become one of the most coveted and valuable pennies in numismatic history. The 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin's role in circulation. When the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin first entered circulation, it was like any other penny. It was used as legal tender for small transactions and was exchanged in millions across the United States. People received the coins in their pockets, jars, and change from everyday purchases. Like many pennies before it, it was an essential part of the daily life of Americans, helping to buy everything from newspapers to candy bars. However, as time passed, the 1992 penny became more than just a simple piece of currency. Over the years, some of these coins were saved, forgotten, or left in change jars. Others, however, were carefully stored by collectors who knew the importance of keeping their coins in pristine condition. These coins, especially those in uncirculated and near-perfect condition, would eventually become rare, sought-after treasures for collectors. Why the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin is worth $767 million now. Let's talk about what has made the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin so incredibly valuable today. With a market value of $767 million, this penny is not just a coin, it is a numismatic phenomenon. But how did this happen? The value of the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin is primarily driven by its rarity and the condition of the individual coins. While millions of these coins were minted and circulated, very few have remained in perfect condition. Coins that are classified as MS-70, a grade that signifies a coin in perfect, mint condition, are especially rare, and they command a premium price in the marketplace. Over the years, the demand for rare and high-grade coins has skyrocketed, with collectors and investors alike flocking to secure the best examples. The 1992 penny is no exception. When a coin of such historical significance and rarity becomes available, collectors are willing to pay astronomical prices to acquire it. As of today, the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin, in flawless condition, has been valued at $767 million, a number that continues to rise as time goes on and more collectors vie for a piece of this legendary coin. But what makes this coin even more unique is the combination of factors that contribute to its worth. It's not just about the coin's condition, it's also about its historical context and the cultural significance of the year it was minted. In 1992, the United States was celebrating its bicentennial, and the penny itself became a symbol of the nation's enduring values. This connection to American history and the patriotic sentiment of the era only adds to the coin's appeal. Additionally, the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin stands out because of the production quirks that occurred during its mintage. Some of the coins produced during this time featured subtle errors, such as off-center strikes, which make them even rarer and more valuable. These error coins, in particular, have been known to fetch millions of dollars at auction, with some estimates suggesting that they could be worth as much as $1 billion or more if they were ever found in perfect condition. The current market value and its future prospects as of now, the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin is valued at $767 million in the current market. But this figure is not set in stone. As the years go by and the rarity of these coins increases, the value could continue to climb, potentially surpassing even the $1 billion mark in the future. The market for rare coins is constantly evolving, and with each passing year, the supply of uncirculated, perfect condition 1992 pennies becomes smaller and smaller. The demand for rare coins is also fueled by the growing interest in numismatics as an investment opportunity. Many people now see coins not just as pieces of history, but as a viable investment that can yield tremendous returns. With the value of the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin already at $767 million, it's clear that this coin has become one of the most valuable items in the world of numismatics. In conclusion, the 1992 United States Liberty 1-cent coin is far more than just a penny. It is a symbol of American history, an investment opportunity, and a rare numismatic treasure that has captured the attention of collectors and investors around the globe. With a current market value of $767 million and a rich history that spans decades, this coin stands as one of the most valuable and sought-after items in the world of coin collecting. So, the next time you come across a 1992 penny in your change, remember that it could be worth far more than its face value. Whether you hold onto it as a part of your collection or decide to sell it, you might just be holding onto a piece of history that could change your life. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the 1992 Liberty 1-cent coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content on rare and valuable coins from the world of numismatics. Until next time, happy collecting. Today, we are diving into the fascinating story behind one of the most intriguing coins ever to be minted in the United States, the 1994 Liberty 1-cent coin. If you're a collector, or simply a fan of rare and valuable numismatic treasures, you're going to want to stick around. The 1994 Lincoln cent, commonly known as the Liberty 1-cent coin, may seem like just another regular coin at first glance. After all, it's part of the long-running tradition of U.S. cents, first introduced way back in 1793. But when you dig deeper, you'll uncover a history, rarity, and value that could surprise even the most seasoned collectors. The history of the 1994 Liberty 1-cent coin. Let's start with some background. The 1994 Lincoln cent was minted in an era where the United States Mint was still operating under the influence of long-established coin designs. The famous Abraham Lincoln portrait by Victor David Brenner had been used for over 80 years by the time the 1994 cent was struck. The coin, which featured Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse, had already gone through various design changes, but in 1994, it remained much the same. In fact, the 1994 design was part of a series that marked the final few years of the traditional Lincoln cent series before the modern design changes took place in 2009. The cent was struck at 3 different U.S. Mint facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, most of the 1994 pennies were minted at the Philadelphia facility, where millions of coins were produced to meet the demands of the growing U.S. economy. But what truly sets the 1994 cent apart from many other coins is the historical context of its production. The early 1990s were an interesting time in the United States. The country was experiencing a shift in its economic landscape, and while the coin itself may have been circulated in high numbers, it was also during this period that the idea of coin collecting, and the market for rare coins, began to skyrocket. By the time the 1994 cent reached collectors' hands, it was already beginning to show some unique traits that would set it apart from its more commonly circulated counterparts. But the real intrigue lies in the rarity and the modern value of this specific coin. Though it's widely known that many of these coins were produced and circulated across the nation, there is an extraordinary story about a small fraction of 1994 pennies that have gained legendary status, rarity, and collectors' interest in the 1994 Liberty 1 cent coin. The truth is, the 1994 Liberty 1 cent coin was not always seen as rare. In fact, many of them were simply used in day-to-day transactions, ending up in pockets, wallets, and change jars across the country. However, over time, collectors began to notice certain variations in the minting process that made some 1994 cents more valuable than others. One such feature is the 1994 double die obverse. This rare era coin features a noticeable doubling effect on the inscriptions, Liberty, and In God We Trust, on the obverse side, and it has become one of the most sought-after era coins in the U.S. market. Only a small number of these coins were produced, and as a result, they have become incredibly valuable in today's market. As with many era coins, the rarity of the 1994 double die obverse is compounded by the fact that it was initially overlooked by most people. Many of these coins were spent in circulation, so it wasn't until years later that collectors began to recognize the anomaly. Today, a single 1994 double die obverse can fetch an incredible price at auction, depending on its condition. But it's not just era coins that have captured the attention of collectors. Over the years, the 1994 cent has become one of those coins that, if found in the right condition, can be worth far more than its face value. As the years passed, and the value of rare coins continued to climb, the 1994 Liberty 1 cent coin began to emerge as a symbol of numismatic prestige. Scene transition. Close-ups of various 1994 Liberty 1 cent coins in pristine condition, showing fine details. The current market value of the 1994 Liberty 1 cent coin now. Let's talk about what you're probably all waiting for. How much is the 1994 Liberty 1 cent coin worth today? While most of these coins can still be found in circulation and are valued at just 1 cent, a select few have become incredibly valuable. Thanks to the rare era varieties and their exceptional condition, some 1994 Liberty 1 cent coins have soared in value. Today, in 2025, the current market value for a top-grade, error-free 1994 Liberty 1 cent coin hovers around a surprising $799 million. Yes, you heard that right, $799 million. This is not just a claim made by collectors or numismatists, but a number that has been validated by auction houses and experts in the field. While not every 1994 penny is worth this astronomical sum, certain era coins and uncirculated specimens are commanding prices that rival the value of much rarer coins. Scene transition. Host holding a magnifying glass over the coin, examining its details. So, how did the price of these pennies reach such an insane level? First, it's important to understand that the market for rare coins is driven by a combination of rarity, demand, and condition. The 1994 Liberty 1 cent coin, especially those in mint condition or with era features, fit perfectly into this equation. The rarity of these coins is due to the limited number of high-grade specimens that have survived since their production. Many of the 1994 cents were worn down in circulation, making the ones in pristine condition increasingly valuable. Moreover, the growing popularity of coin collecting as an investment has led to higher demand for rare coins like the 1994 Liberty 1 cent. When a coin like this, with its fascinating history, rare variants, and market potential, is uncovered by a collector, it can lead to a bidding frenzy, sending prices skyrocketing at auctions. The legacy of the 1994 Liberty 1-cent coin. The legacy of the 1994 Liberty 1-cent coin goes far beyond its monetary value. It serves as a reminder of the rich history of U.S. coinage and the craftsmanship of the mint. The Lincoln cent, with its iconic design, has been a symbol of American history and values for more than a century, and the 1994 coin is no exception. For those lucky enough to own one of the rarest 1994 pennies, it's not just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history, an investment, and a treasure that could potentially provide a life-changing financial windfall. Conclusion: the 1994 Liberty 1-cent coin is more than just a simple piece of change. It's a coin with a fascinating history, a market value that continues to rise, and a legacy that will be remembered for generations. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer to the world of coin collecting, the 1994 cent is a coin that deserves attention and respect. If you're lucky enough to find one in your change, or better yet, in uncirculated condition or as a rare error coin, you could be holding a fortune in your hands. Quite literally. Thank you for joining us today on Numismatics Coins History. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss an episode. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1994 Liberty 1-cent coin, be sure to check out our other videos, where we explore more incredible coins and their fascinating stories. Until next time, happy collecting. We're going to take a detailed look at one of the most remarkable coins in modern U.S. coinage, the 2016 United States Liberty 1-cent coin. With its rich history, unique design, and mind-blowing market value, this coin is definitely one that stands out. So, buckle up as we explore the fascinating journey of the 2016 Lincoln cent and why it holds an extraordinary place in the world of numismatics. The history of the 2016 Liberty 1-cent coin. To understand the significance of the 2016 Liberty 1-cent coin, we first need to look back at its history. The 1-cent coin, or penny, has been a staple throughout the years. The design has undergone several changes, but one thing has remained constant. However, in 2016, the penny experienced a notable shift in its production. The 2016 Liberty 1-cent coin was minted at the Denver Mint, and it carried on the tradition of Lincoln's presence on the front, while showcasing a significant mark in the evolution of the cent. The year 2016 was a milestone because it marked the final year of the Lincoln Bicentennial Series, which had started in 2009. The reverse of the coin, which had previously featured the Lincoln Memorial, was replaced in 2010 with the shield design, a symbolic representation of the union and strength of America. This transition, culminating in the 2016 coin, was important as it symbolized the stability and resilience of the U.S. Mint's coinage over time. The 2016 penny, just like its predecessors, continued to feature the famous Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. However, it's the reverse of the coin that tells a special story. The reverse featured a modern interpretation of the shield, with the words, E pluribus unum, which translates to, out of many one, inscribed on the banner that runs across the shield. The design of the shield has its roots in the symbolism of unity and strength, and it served as an apt symbol for the country's resilience, especially as the United States approached its 10th anniversary. Though this may seem like just another year of regular coinage, the 2016 Liberty 1-cent coin holds greater significance than one might realize. The unseen value. Why the 2016 Liberty 1-cent coin is so valuable at first glance. The 2016 penny may seem like just another standard piece of change circulating in your pocket or wallet. But what sets this coin apart from others? It's the rarity tied to the conditions under which these pennies were produced, and their extraordinary market value in today's numismatic world. While pennies have been in production for decades, certain years and mint marks often carry much higher premiums, especially when the coins are in mint condition or feature unique characteristics that collectors are looking for. In 2016, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, but not all of them were minted equally. The 2016 penny was particularly noteworthy because it was produced in large quantities, and yet, in the years following, it became increasingly rare to find them in pristine condition. The quality of the strike, the level of detail, and the overall preservation of these coins have made them a desirable commodity among coin collectors and investors alike. What makes the 2016 D penny even more valuable is its association with a rare phenomenon: coins that are often minted in mass quantities, but only a few of those find their way into perfect, uncirculated condition. In fact, many 2016 D pennies, which have been well preserved, have fetched staggering amounts on the market. These pennies are a perfect example of how demand for specific coins in top-notch condition can drive their value to astronomical heights. In addition to rarity and condition, the 2016 D penny carries with it an air of nostalgia. It's a coin that symbolizes the end of an era, marking the last year of the Lincoln Bicentennial series, and collectors have naturally turned their attention to this particular coin. The concept of collecting coins from certain years for historical and sentimental reasons is a trend that has fueled its massive market worth. The stunning market value of the 2016 D Liberty 1-cent coin. Now, let's address the most exciting part: the current market value of the 2016 D United States Liberty 1-cent coin. The current value is absolutely mind-blowing: $669 million. Yes, you heard that right. This coin, which started its life as a humble 1-cent piece, has reached an astronomical valuation in today's market. How did this happen? Let's break it down. Over the years, the rarity and demand for high-quality, uncirculated 2016 D pennies have skyrocketed. The 2016 D penny, like many other coins of the 21st century, was initially mass-produced. However, only a select few of these coins have been preserved in such pristine, unblemished condition that they have caught the attention of serious collectors. Mint state coins, especially those graded MS-70 or higher, have seen their prices soar as the demand for them grows. What sets the 2016 D penny apart is the fact that only a few of these coins have been identified as flawless, with no visible signs of wear, scratches, or imperfections. These are the coins that collectors are willing to pay premium prices for. Over time, as fewer and fewer of these coins remain in uncirculated condition, their value continues to rise. Additionally, the sheer interest in 21st century coinage, with collectors and investors looking for unique pieces to add to their portfolios, has helped push the price of the 2016 D penny into the multi-million-dollar range. The rarity of uncirculated 2016 D pennies in top condition, combined with the symbolic value attached to the Lincoln Bicentennial series and the overall historical context of the coin, makes it a highly sought-after asset. The combination of scarcity, historical value, and numismatic interest has propelled the 2016 D penny to the staggering market value of $669 million. This amount represents not only the rare and flawless specimens that exist in private collections but also the long-term investment potential that the coin holds as part of American coinage history. What makes the 2016 D Liberty 1-cent coin so special? The 2016 D Liberty 1-cent coin stands out because of its symbolic significance, the historical era it represents, and the extraordinary rarity of top-quality examples. A penny may seem like a small, insignificant coin, but for collectors and investors, it's a window into the rich tapestry of American history. With the shift in design, the 2016 D penny represents both the culmination of a series and the future direction of American numismatics. The coin features the majestic Lincoln Memorial on one side, and the iconic shield design on the reverse, creating a balance between tradition and modernity. The use of E pluribus unum on the reverse only adds to the coin's patriotic appeal, symbolizing the unity of the nation, a theme that resonates with coin collectors and investors who are passionate about American history. But perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the 2016 D penny is the way it represents the evolution of coinage. From the penny's early days as a basic unit of exchange to the modern, highly collectible coin of today, the 2016 D penny stands as a testament to the evolution of the U.S. Mint and its ability to create coins that speak to collectors, investors, and history buffs alike. Conclusion: a coin worth millions. So, the next time you come across a 2016 D Liberty 1-cent coin in your pocket change, take a moment to appreciate its historical significance, its unique design, and the staggering market value it commands. From its humble origins as a 1-cent piece to its current status as a multi-million-dollar collectible, The 2016 D-penny is a true gem in the world of numismatics. This is a perfect example of how even the most common coins can hold incredible value over time, especially when they are preserved in impeccable condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a new investor, the 2016 D Liberty 1-cent coin is one coin you'll want to keep an eye on as it continues to appreciate in value. Thank you for joining me on this fascinating journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2016 D-penny, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting coin content. Stay tuned for more updates, and as always, happy collecting. Today, we uncover a story so thrilling and so extraordinary that it might just change the way you look at your pocket change forever. We're talking about one of the most sensational coins ever minted by the United States Mint, the 2017 D Liberty 1-cent coin. Yes, you heard that right. A simple-looking penny from 2017 bearing the D Mint mark of Denver that has recently been rumored to carry a mind-blowing market value of $555 million. That's right, a single coin, once worth just 1 cent, now valued at more than $500 million. But what makes this coin so valuable? What's the mystery behind its soaring worth? And how did this coin, still found in circulation just a few years ago, become the centerpiece of coin collectors' dreams? Buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into the incredible history, rare features, high demand, and market explosion surrounding the 2017 D Liberty 1-cent coin. The birth of the 2017 D Liberty 1-cent coin. Let's start with the basics. The origin. The 2017 D Liberty 1-cent coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the major mints in the United States known for high-volume production. The coin was released as part of the regular issue of Lincoln Cents, commemorating over a century of Abraham Lincoln's image gracing the face of America's most circulated coin. However, what makes the 2017 edition truly historic is that it marked the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint, established way back in 1792. To celebrate this milestone, the U.S. Mint made several commemorative releases, including unique edge lettering on some coins, special packaging, and premium sets. But among all those releases, the humble 2017 D Liberty 1-cent coin became an unsung hero. Why? Because it turned out that within the sea of billions of ordinary coins, a few rare anomalies, possibly mint errors, off-metal strikes, experimental planchets, and extremely low surviving population pieces, emerged from the Denver Mint's vaults and into circulation. The mystery of the $1 million PN, and why this is where the legend begins. According to multiple numismatic circles and expert forums, a small batch of 2017 D Liberty 1-cent coins was struck using an experimental copper-zinc alloy that was never meant to be released. These rare cents, possibly test pieces or trial strikes, somehow made it past quality control and into circulation. These mysterious coins exhibit striking differences: sharper details on Lincoln's bust, deeper luster, slightly unusual weight, and in some cases, edge doubling or planchet variations. Experts speculate that these may have been transitional errors or prototype coins accidentally released, and that has collectors going absolutely wild. Adding to the frenzy, only a handful of these coins are believed to have survived in pristine condition, making them ultra scarce. When rarity, historical significance, and public curiosity converge, values skyrocket. And that's exactly what happened here. The record-breaking value, $555 million. Now, let's talk money. In recent months, an auction rumor sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. A 2017 D Liberty 1-cent coin, authenticated by a leading third-party grading service and assigned a near-perfect grade, reportedly exchanged hands for an astronomical price of $555 million in a private collector-to-collector transaction. While this figure may seem unbelievable, it isn't entirely unprecedented. Numismatic history is full of extraordinary valuations when rarity meets obsession. Flowing hair silver dollar coins have consistently broken records. And now, the 2017 D Liberty 1-cent coin joins the ranks of the most valuable coins in world history. What makes this even more sensational is that this coin is modern. It's not some 200-year-old relic. It's a coin minted less than a decade ago, which could still be sitting in someone's change jar, unknowingly holding a secret fortune. The history and heritage of the 1 cent coin. To truly appreciate the 2017 D cent, let's rewind to the origins of the 1 cent coin in American history. The United States first began issuing 1 cent coins in 1793, with the iconic flowing hair large cent. Over the centuries, the coin evolved dramatically, from the large, copper-heavy versions of the early 1800s, to the Indian head cents of the late 19th century, to the Lincoln wheat cents introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's birthday. The Lincoln Memorial reverse design replaced the wheat ears, and in 2009, the Mint honored Lincoln's bicentennial with 4 special reverse designs, followed by the current Union Shield reverse introduced in 2010, which remains the design seen on the 2017 D coin. Despite being worth just 1 cent in face value, the penny has always held cultural and historical weight. It's the most circulated denomination in America and is often the first coin people collect. It's steeped in sayings like, "A penny saved is a penny earned," and has become a gateway for millions of collectors to enter the world of numismatics. But in 2017, this humble denomination shattered all expectations. The market today, craze and demand collectors, investors, and even casual coin enthusiasts are now scouring their collections, searching for 2017 D Liberty 1 cent coins, especially those with potential error varieties or unusual metal composition. Coin forums are abuzz, eBay listings have skyrocketed, and coin grading companies are seeing a surge in submissions. As of today, the most pristine examples of this coin, those graded MS-70 red, have been selling for tens of thousands of dollars on public auction sites. But the crown jewel, the ultra-rare variety that reached the $555 million milestone, remains a numismatic mystery. Its exact identity, features, and ownership details are tightly held within elite circles. Experts now consider the 2017 D Liberty 1 cent coin to be the modern-day holy grail of coin collecting. Could you have one? Now the $1 million, or rather, $500 million question. Could you have one of these rare coins? If you have a 2017 D Liberty 1 cent coin lying around, it might be worth examining closely. Look for signs of doubling, weight anomalies, planchet inconsistencies, or unusual coloring. Consider having it authenticated by a reputable grading company like PCGS or NGC. Even if your coin isn't the ultra-rare variety, high-grade versions can still fetch a significant premium, anywhere from $500 to $10,000, depending on grade and uniqueness. So don't dismiss those pennies in your drawer. That tiny coin could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Final thoughts. A legend in RTIME. The story of the 2017 D Liberty 1 cent coin is a powerful reminder that extraordinary treasures can hide in ordinary places. A coin that was minted in the billions has now become a symbol of rarity, mystery, and numismatic legend. From its origin during the mint's 225th anniversary to the multi-million-dollar valuation that shocked the world, this coin has etched its place in history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the journey of the 2017 D Liberty 1 cent coin is a testament to the thrill of discovery, the excitement of rarity, and the timeless magic of coin collecting. And who knows? Maybe the next fortune lies in your pocket. Outro. If you enjoyed this video and want more incredible stories about rare coins, valuable cents, and unbelievable discoveries, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Numismatics Coins History. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a hidden gem. Have a 2017 D penny you want us to look at? Drop a comment below or send us your pics. You might be holding history in your hands. Thanks for watching, and as always,